and welcome back to my playthrough of Albion's Legacy. First of all, one little remark, and I'm again very thankful for all the comments I received so far. And one thing that I explained some kind of wrong, I guess, in the last episode. Whenever, let's say, one of those monsters, let's just consider, for example, G-Trash, he would move towards this pile of escort tokens, then he would not immediately eat those, let's put it that way. No, he would only eat one by one, basically one for each key turn. So even if we would have keep them, let's say, unprotected or whatsoever, the risk is not that high that we would immediately lose all of those escort tokens. Again, thanks for making me aware and for leaving that comment. And the next big thing is definitely a bad thing, as this is in respect to those tokens when they come to a realm tile where one of our heroes resides. And the rules basically stated pretty clear. It's just one little sentence, but they're saying something like, as soon as those two come together, all the other game effects will be paused. You first have to resolve this combat here. So I think at the end of the last video I asked myself, okay, what happens next? But the answer was pretty much there. Guinevere would have to fight this witch here immediately. I missed that, so this is the very first thing that I will do in this video. Again, we will fight the witch with our altruism symbol, so we are looking for this one. We are looking for 3 successes, so this should be possible. Yes, not a problem. This witch is also gone. And this also means, as the queen has already defeated 2 witches, and also Bertilac herself, and also Sir Dagonet. I think I have pronounced it completely wrong. I think this is Sir Dagonet the Brave. Let's call him this from now on. But he also defeated 1 witch token, and the overall card only brought 3 normal witch tokens and Lady Bertilac herself. This means that this card is resolved. So we are already at 8 of those quest coins, and now we come to the spoils draw. And I think the queen will definitely do that, so we will get rid of Lady Bertilac. She also has to remove all her witch tokens, and I guess she will take another item card, so she will discard this hazel and honeysuckle. And here we have the Shard of the Grail. Sounds awesome. And it certainly is. You may discard this card to restore a total of 1d6 destiny tokens to any combination of characters. Wow, this is great. So that's definitely a no-brainer to get rid of this honeysuckle potion or whatever it was. This is definitely a great thing. Right now we don't have to use it, as we're all doing pretty good in respect to destiny tokens. Only Sir Dagonet is liking one of them. So maybe by the end of this video we might be able to use this Shard of the Grail. As Sir Dagonet also holds one of these tokens here, he could also do a spoils draw if he would get rid of that witch token himself. And together with his humility special or virtue plaque, he would be allowed to gain 1 quest coin and a destiny token instead. And I think this is what he absolutely will do. So let's get rid of this witch here as well. And so he's back to his starting 3 destiny tokens. But what's way more important, we made it to our 9 quest coins. So from now on we could directly focus on delivering those escort tokens here. Nice. And now we can start our normal turn, and Sir Dagonet is the starting player. So I guess he will take 1 escort token with him, and then he will move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces here to keep Bertilac down there, and there he will try to fulfill his destiny, the prankster. While on the Keep Bertilac realm tile, you may attempt a loyalty 3 challenge to gain your personal artifact card, which would be the battered shield. Let's do that. Sir Dagonet rolls 5 of those stones of chance for loyalty, and this would be the symbol. We are looking for 3 successes here, so let's hope for the best. These are 1, 2 more, awesome. He completed his personal quest, the prankster, and therefore he just found the battered shield. It's not entirely great, but definitely something worth to keep. And I wanted to show you how this would feel to get your personal or fulfill your personal quest. This is a special item, as you can see, so we have to put it on the appropriate slot down there. Sir Dagonet is out of movement points, so he's not allowed to scout any further. And no, he does not have a horse. Maybe really something I should have done, but I'm really was so keen to get behind this personal quest that I didn't want to wait. So let's move over to Sir Balin up there. And I think the first thing is that he will do, let's just deliver our first escort token here to Cameliard, and with his first movement point I think he will move here to Gwynedd. This is a haste tile, as you might remember, but there aren't any enemy tokens on the board, so he can directly continue to scout, and I think he will do that here up north. So let's see if we can find the appropriate tile. Still not. Yes, there is one. And here we have Chapel Perilous. Nice name. And as you can see, this also would spawn a new threat card. Let's do that. And here we have the Hammers of Tannet. Spawn 1d6 Saxon tokens. They are aggressive for now, or their movement command is aggressive. You would have to spawn them on Red Realm tiles. Ooh, that's kind of risky. Just noticed that. Ooh. But when any Saxon enters an item, armory, or relic tile, their MC movement command switches to hold. Let's roll some die first. On this case, just one die, and see how many Saxons we have to spawn. And this is 4. I think 4 should be okay, as we have more than enough Red Realm tiles available here. But we really have to be careful now, because they're all here and the closest enemy is this one, so they will try to move over this field, but there our escort token is waiting for us, or is waiting, so this is kind of a risk, so we definitely have to be careful here. But let's spawn our Saxons first. I guess we will do 1, 2, 3, and another one here, 4. This is something that we would have to get rid of. Good thing is we still have our full movement for Sir Balin, and he still has this riding horse, so this shouldn't be a real problem for him. Okay, let's move him 1-2 spaces up here to the first Saxon. We fight those with prowess or altruism. I think for him this would be altruism. Yes, he rolls 5 dice there. And unfortunately, those are not his favorite enemies. So let's see. We are looking for this victory symbol. Okay, that's only 1 success. Okay, that's kinda sucks. Okay, nothing we can do about that. We have to break his weapon. And now we have to roll some more dice. Let's see. This time we are absolutely fine. So the first Saxon is dead. With a 3rd movement point, we are moving Sir Balin up there. Again, we have to roll our 5 dice. Yeah, that's definitely not a problem, as you can see. Wow, these are 8 successes. Awesome. So another one bites the dust. Then we are moving Sir Balin here. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this should be his last movement. But we still have to resolve our die roll. Yeah, also not a problem here. So in the end, this was a pretty successful turn for Sir Balin. The Queen will move 1 space down there, and there she will do a scout action. This is at Sally Port, so this is the right symbol. Again, we would be allowed, or we have to draw another threat card here. Let's do that. And again, we have to face a severe threat, a Fang of Langros Lake. Spawn the Fang token on the Snowdonia tile. Another nice board game. Its movement command says hold, and when a challenge against the Fang is failed after avoiding a wound token, you must break 1 inventory card. Okay, wow. As long as the Fang doesn't play, the top armory card is discarded during each key turn. Okay, here we have the Snowdonia tile, and this can go either to Sally Port or to the dogs. I think we keep her at Sally Port, and I think we will just put her down there directly. And of course we have to deploy the token accordingly. Okay, the queen only spent 1 movement point, so I think she will immediately try to engage a Fang here. So 1, 2, so she still has 1 more movement point left, but first of all we have to fight this magical creature here, and we can fight her either with courage or altruism. That's not a problem for the queen. And again we can roll 5 dice for her. Again we are looking for altruism here. We need 4 successes. Okay, these are only 2 successes. That's kind of a problem, because I would have to break an item after taking the, or after dealing with the wound. That's kind of a problem. So I rather think of using a destiny token instead. So let's just take this one and just consider that the movement icon is now also a success. So let's re-roll it. Yeah, that's 3 successes. Still not enough. I can still discard another destiny token. So let's take this die and say that this symbol is now a success. So let's hope for a good result here. Yeah, that's the altruism symbol we are originally looking for. Awesome. These are now 4 successes, enough to get rid of a Fang. Awesome. So this card is already discarded, which also means we gain a quest coin. Not sure if we need that, to be honest. Not sure if there are any game effects that would get rid of some of those tokens. So maybe I would just put one on the card. But of course we would be allowed to do a spoils draw, and I think this is what I will do. I will draw an armory card, and here we have the legendary Lamellar. You may break this card, we know that one. You may use courage instead of prowess when making a challenge. Oh, that's pretty good for her, because her courage is 5 and her prowess only a 4. Whoa, that's definitely a good thing. So let's replace this leather vest with this legendary piece of armor. I believe the queen still has 1 more movement point left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's the case. So I think we will keep on exploring down there. Again, we do that at Sally Port. And here we have Caledonia. And again, we have to spawn a new threat card. And here we have Lucius and the Romans. Spawn 1d6 traitor tokens on any road realm tiles. I think we don't have too many of them. No, only 1, I guess. The MC objective is the round table. That's definitely a problem. And all non-named traitors have a +1 challenge rating while in the Camelot region. Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely something I have to take care of. But first of all, let's roll the die. That's only 2. Okay, that's definitely something we can live with. So 1 goes here on the road, and another one has to go to a hallway region in Camelot, and I think we'll put it like this. So, oh, maybe not. Oh, that's a bummer, because they will die. Okay, I think we can take care of them. Not a problem. So they will move towards the round table, those awesome or awful traitors here. So we have to get rid of them as soon as possible. But with her last movement, she will have to move here. So she would not be allowed to scout directly here. First of all, she would need to move to this newly scouted tile, which she will do. And then we come back to Sir Dagonet, who holds the key turn marker, which is kind of a good thing. And I think he will move here to the Sally Port realm tile, and with his crossbow, he will try to defeat the traitor while using the crossbow. And that's easily explained, because right now he's holding an escort token, and if he would take a wound, this escort token would be lost, and I don't want to see that happening. Okay, let's roll some dice. Remember, we don't break any items here, or we're not taking any wounds, because we are attacking the traitor adjacent from adjacent location. Wow, awesome. These are 5 successes. with his prowess value definitely enough to get rid of the first traitor. And this one was the risky one because he was pretty close to our actual round table. Nice. And he can still move 3 more spacers. So what should I think we really have to move him closer to the docks. We need to find some of those realm tiles. So 1, 2 and 3, and that's basically the turn of Sir Dagonet. And then we are already at a key turn, so we have to extinguish one flame of hope or whatever those are called. This traitor will move closer to the round table, and this Saxon will move closer to Sir Bale. And then last but not least, we have to move the key turn marker accordingly. And I think I will definitely do one more turn with Sir Balin, who will move 1 space down to get rid of this Saxon. So again, we are looking for 3 successes in altruism. Let's see. Wow, that's not 1. That kind of stinks. So I guess he will take a wound token, and that's because the queen would be able to heal him. So let's re-roll all of those dice. Wow, he's really not doing too good, to be honest. So let's break some armor and re-roll again. I think I'm back to my normal standard of dice rolling. Yeah, okay, this time we are doing good. These are 3 successes, enough to defeat this fella there. Because of his riding horse, he still has 4 more movement points. So let's use them. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is the gatehouse, and that's a passive realm tile, so he would gain a +1 if he would do a courage test. But this was basically the turn of Sir Balin. So let's see what the queen will do. So I think she will first scout into this direction, and here we have another tile. And this is Dina's Emrys, which is kind of cool because this is the magic path or the magic portal tile. So this tile is considered adjacent to the watchtower up there. This is kind of nice. And one thing that I more or less got confirmation about was I am allowed to re-scout from this location, so I don't have to move here and then move back in order to scout again. So from there, because this is a dead-end situation, I'm allowed to scout in that direction there as well. So let's do that. We are looking for Sallyport. Yeah, that's right. So this is the right one, and this is Inglewood. Let's put it like this, and again we have to spawn some enemies. And here we have our new severe threat, Rowena Longknife. Spawn the Rowena token on the Kingdom Kent tile. She will move towards the some virtue icons. And we also have to spawn 2 Saxon tokens on Red Realm tiles. And when Rowena moves onto a virtue tile, discard the top plaque from the virtue stack. As long as Rowena remains on a virtue tile during the key turn, discard the top plaque from the virtue stack. And Rowena is considered to be a Saxon. And here we have Kingdom Kent, and again we can spawn this either to the docks or to Sallyport. And this time I'm really thinking of doing this. Yeah, I will put that one here to the docks, like this, I guess. And here we have the corresponding token. But still we have to place 2 more Saxon tokens like this. I think we will put them here on those Red Realm tiles. And now we can actually start moving with Queen Quinnieware. And I think this is what she will do. She will move 1 space down there. She will continue scouting. We really need those final tiles, or these quest tiles basically. So let's see what we do have. We have Stonehenge, and even though it sounds so cool, it's definitely not one of our tiles we are looking for. So let's keep on moving. She still has 2 more movement points left. Let's just continue down there in this direction. And here we have Terabell. And again, Terabell is a so-called haste tile. Oops, you couldn't see that here. And I guess I will still use it. So I will move to this newly tile. This also means that all guys on the board will move according to the movement command. Right now that's really not a problem, and with the last movement she will continue scouting up there, I guess. Yep, that's the right one. And here, wow, we have found Glastonbury, and I think, yes, this is finally another quest realm tile. So let's put a little quest marker on top of it. And of course we still need to spawn a new general threat. And here we have the Coven of Kundry. Spawn 1d6 witch tokens on blue realm tiles. They have no special abilities. So let's see how many witches we will spawn. These are 4. So let's see. I think we have to put one here. One will go there. That's not a problem because this one was spawned before. And then we have one more here and one more goes to Avalon. And now I'm really happy I have not placed a prisoner or an escort token on this Badonicus tile because this would be gone now. And I guess I will move back. So with her last movement point, she will go back to Stonehenge here. And the idea is really to move her back to Dinas Emrys to teleport her to the watchtower. Then pick up one of those escort tokens and then move back south in order to deliver it. Okay, Sir Dagone. He will move 1, 2, 3 spaces here to the docks. From there he will use his crossbow to try to get rid of this traitor down there. And he will do that with his prowess value. So this one he will roll 5 dice. It's still not one of his favorite enemies. So let's see. Again, this is only 1 success. He will not take a wound because he's using his crossbow. But still, this kind of sucks. Should I use Destiny tokens or should I call it a day? Because he could still move up 1 more space, but the risk is high. No, I think he will call it a day because they will come to him anyway. So not spend any tokens as of now. So move back to Sir Balin. He will move 1 space down there. He will pick up an escort token, which we'll place on his character board. And you see he already carries a lot of those trophies, by the way. And I guess with the rest of his movement points, basically he will move 1, 2, 3 spaces here to the barracks, and there he really has to draw a new armory card, which would be the Noble Plate. You may use loyalty instead of altruism when making a challenge for him. That's basically the same, but overall he just got a new repaired armor card. Nice. Next key turn, and time is slowly running out, but we still have 4 more flames to go, which is kind of okay, I guess. Let's do some movement first, and this time we really see a lot of movement happening. So first do the easy one. Rowena will move 1 step closer to this virtue tile here. This is definitely kind of a problem. The witch will move closer to our queen. The witch here will move there, there, and there. And I guess the Saxon will move here to the Bailey. And last but not least, those guys will also move to Sir Dagone. They will fight him. Problem is those traitor tiles have a +1 now. But still, I think he will try to take out this traitor here first. Again, we are using our prowess attribute. We are looking for 4 successes because the traitors in the Camelot region. These are 3 successes, which is kind of okay. So in this case, I will definitely spend a Destiny token. So I will keep them, and I guess I will just use this die here. I will also declare this symbol as an additional hit or success. Let's see. Yeah, that's awesome. We were able to defeat this traitor there. This was really important, and this also means we got rid of this card here. But of course we still have to fight the witch, and the problem with witches is he has to fight her with courage or altruism, which is kind of his weak spot, so he's only allowed to roll 4 dice against this witch. So I think that's okay, I guess. So let's roll 4 dice. We are using altruism again. 3 successes. Let's hope for the best. Okay, this is only 1 success. So I guess I have to break the crossbow. So let's re-roll those dice. And yes, this symbol here. This time we were successful. These are 3 successes. Enough to kill that witch as well. Sweet. Wow. Things are really getting tough. We have a lot of monsters on the board, of enemies on the board. So here we have a witch, there we have Rowena who will move towards this virtue plaque here, so this could be a risk. There are moving a lot of other enemies, and right now we still have, or we only found 3 of our quest locations. Here's still 1 more, and there's still 1 more. We are looking for 2 more in order to win this game, but only 4 key turns remaining. So things are really get a little bit more tense, that's for sure, and this is what I really like about this game. And keep in mind, this is really the mission or the quest they recommend to do when you're not that experienced with the game. I'm not using any of the more advanced rules, like not doing a spoil straw when dealing with those severe threats and stuff like that. I hope you're still enjoying my little playthrough of Albion's Legacy. Hope to see you soon in my next episode, and yes, until then, bye bye.